What is up, guys? Thank you for stepping into Agartha. And in this video, we're going to learn about the blockchain trilemma. And let's recap. So, synopsis, a concept that proposed three main factors that are difficult to simultaneously maintain in a blockchain network. So, scalability, decentralization, and security. That's the blockchain trilemma. More often than not, creators are forced to sacrifice one for the other two. And that leads to problems for users and developers alike. So although it is very difficult to build a blockchain that is scalable, secure, and decentralized, some experts think it's possible for a blockchain to achieve all three concepts. So if we can find the blockchain network or crypto that solves the blockchain trilemma, where there's decentralization, security, scalability, you got yourself a winner on your hands. So we will be looking for those, and we do have some in store that we will share with you later on in these videos. So key term number one, scalability. What does that even mean? So it's a measure of how efficient blockchain networks are at processing transactions. So how big can it scale? So it is a scale and can reach both ends of the spectrum based on the workload at hand. So scalability enables blockchains to support a higher workload compared to the current standard for public and decentralized networks. So how many transactions at once can it handle? Can it scale to 1,000 transactions per second, or is it only 10 transactions per second? There's a huge difference when you're talking about certain use cases for cryptos, because you just like McDonald's isn't the same as Walmart, just like Bitcoin isn't the same as Ethereum. Even though it's cryptocurrencies, there's all different cryptocurrencies or blockchain networks or protocols that are solving totally different things. So you have some that are helping supply chain management. You have some that are helping sending money faster internationally. You have some that are acting like a digital gold. And then you have some that are acting like the app store. There's many different kind of use cases for these cryptocurrencies. And these things, the centralization, security, and scalability, depending on what the use case of that cryptocurrency is, it's very important that, one is better than the other, depending on what the use case is. But if you can have all three and you fix the blockchain trilemma to solve whatever that problem is that crypto or blockchain network is trying to solve, that's golden right there. So scalability enables blockchains to support a higher workload compared to the current standard for public and decentralized networks. And developers must sacrifice security in order to scale networks. So if you want transaction throughput to be, say, like 10,000 transactions per second, because you want to be on the same likes of Visa or MasterCard and you're competing with them, developers must sacrifice security in order to scale networks. So enterprise blockchain solutions, so that's blockchain solutions for institutions, banks, companies. Enterprise software solutions, blockchain solutions, have switched to permission networks. And permission networks, we're going to learn about permission versus permissionless. We're going to learn about more in depth. But for now, enterprise blockchain solutions have switched to permission networks, which lack decentralization, but they provide a high transaction speed. Because these enterprise blockchain solutions, you can't have a slow kind of throughput. If you're talking about an app for Fidelity that's based on blockchain technology that does stock trades in seconds, you can't have a transaction be 10 minutes. You need it to have a high throughput. If you're new to crypto, or if you've been in crypto for a while and you still don't feel like you have a strategy, then we have the perfect thing for you. Because it's one thing to have a strategy, but it's another thing to automate that strategy. So what we're doing right now is a waterfall flash sale. This is the start of week 1. We just launched our Stargate automated experience, which gives you access to utilize our custom automatic trading bots that we built for XRP, XLM, HBAR, Algorand, and a bunch of other altcoins. If you're sick and tired of watching the charts every single day, worrying, stressing, guessing about prices, and if it's going to go up or down, then look no further than this, because this is the holy grail for any crypto holder or trader. They have to give a little bit on the decentralization part, maybe make it a little more centralized through a permission network. And that's what enables that blockchain and cryptocurrency to have a high transaction speed, where they can handle 10,000 transactions per second, where transactions get settled in 3 seconds. You can't have that with all cryptocurrencies because of the blockchain trilemma. So it depends on what the use case for the crypto is, and we'll dive more into that. So decentralization, key term number 2. No central authority reigns, and there is a sufficient number of nodes powering the network. So it's not like you can have 2 nodes running the network and call it decentralized. You need a lot of nodes on the network, and you can't have the same person owning all of those nodes on the network, or say there's 2 people, but 10 nodes, and then one person owns 7 of the nodes, still not decentralized. You need a lot of nodes and a lot of different participants, stakeholders on the network, securing it and validating the transactions that go through it. So maybe if you were doing an enterprise blockchain solution, you get nodes from people that are in colleges, like academia, universities. Then you go to government agencies for one, and then banks for one, and then people for one. So you're spreading out the stakeholders, and you're having a diverse stakeholder pool where, say, like this side of the room, these stakeholders, the nodes, want to propose a change to the network that benefits them more. But this side of the room, it doesn't benefit them as much. So that's why having a diverse pool of nodes on the network will ensure a fair process and will make sure that the blockchain stays fair and true and doesn't get tailored to the benefit of those node operators that may be a little malicious in doing things out of self-interest. With decentralization, some of the benefits: no entity can restrict your freedom or freeze your account. And to reach peak decentralization, blockchain networks use proof of work consensus. It's a higher number of nodes, but that means the higher number of nodes, the more decentralized the blockchain is, and the more diverse it is. And security. Security is a vital aspect, and it maintains stability and function so data cannot be influenced. Security of the network is key. Without secured blockchain network, it kind of gets rid of the purpose of blockchain. So you need security within the blockchain. And if you kind of give on the security aspect in order to have greater scalability and greater decentralization, it's likely not going to work out. So usually it's a give or pull on the decentralization scalability side. And yeah, so key takeaways: building a blockchain that is scalable, secure, and decentralized is one of the biggest challenges for developers. The blockchain trilemma occurs when developers are forced to compromise some features in order to add other features. So experts believe that although building a blockchain with all 3 core concepts is difficult, it is still possible to do. And I think we have found multiple blockchains or crypto networks that have fixed the blockchain trilemma and are going to be game changer headed into this new kind of world that we're heading in from now till 2025 to 2030. So that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
Are you sick and tired of just stressing and guessing, holding and hoping, and watching the crypto market go through its ups and downs and not doing anything about it? If you're someone in that position, then look no further than the Stargate automated experience. We just launched it, and we built custom automated trading bots for XRP, XLM, HBAR, and a bunch of other utility coins. If that sounds of interest to you and you want to learn more, click the video below and I'll see you over there.